Alrighty, it is 7:10 on this Workforce Wednesday, so we're keeping you up to date with everything you need to know about the job market, both nationwide and of course here in our local area. There are flexible options available for working learners to advance their education and career. So to talk more about that, we are joined by Dr. Christopher Babb, the Vice President of Junior College Academics for Georgia Military College. He has more than a decade of experience in higher education and curriculum development, accreditation, and academic operations. So he's very knowledgeable, to say the least. Let's start off. Go ahead and talk about this new hybrid learning option that is made available to students.
Yes, ma'am. So one thing we're currently in development about to roll out is what we call high flex learning. It is the perfect blend of online learning with in-seat learning. So students have a required day that they attend class. However, the rest of the learning either is done remotely, virtually, or fully online. And students will have the opportunity to choose which modality is best for them. So if they're really strong with online learning, they have a lot of independence, but yet they still have the ability to attend class in person or remotely to maintain that sense of community and receive additional support as needed from their instructor.
Yeah, you just mentioned that, they are able to receive some additional support. Talk a little bit about what that could potentially look like.
So consider like fully online learning. The student is learning fully independently. If they have a question, they have to email or call. With this model, a faculty member is there. They know that if they need help, they have a specific time that they can walk into a building and see an individual face to face. So they're able to get that personal connection, build that relationship with the faculty member just like they would in a traditional in-seat class.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about who this high flex model is kind of meant for.
So that's a great question. This model, is meant for that working parent who doesn't have the ability to commit to a 5-day-a-week 8 a.m. class or a 2-day-a-week class. They're working, they're taking care of their children, or so they can commit to 1 day a week. They know that they can make it in person, or if they have to miss class, or they can attend remotely. Yeah. So log in and speak to that faculty member and the other students in the class. So I always laugh, and I've got 2 children. One's 21, one's 18 and just went to college, and I've got 2 more that are still in school. When I was in going to college, we worked our life around our school. Yeah. It doesn't work that way right now. Yeah. We got young adults today. They kind of work class or school into their life. So this gives that opportunity for that young working adult who's trying to pay rent or pay bills, but they don't have the flexibility to take a lot of time off work.
Yeah, what kind of feedback have you started to receive from students so far about how this model is kind of working out?
So this is a brand new model. We're currently developing our courses now. We plan to start a pilot program next quarter when it starts in October, to kind of slowly roll it out, do some testing, figure out exactly what works for students and what works best for them. But so far, the ones that we've talked to are incredibly excited about the opportunity to have a more flexible, opportunity to meet their needs.
Definitely. So we always hear that, there's a million different types of learners, so it'd definitely be nice for students who are still trying to work and kind of dip their toe into the school to have an option like this so they can still kind of meet some of their goals. Before we let you go, is there anything else that you want to mention about the program or anything about how this helps kind of push forward with the workforce development?
Oh, absolutely. More and more education is moving online. Students, they may not be comfortable with fully online learning. This provides them an on-ramp to kind of dip their toes into online learning, but without losing that support from the faculty and community of the students. So this is a big opportunity as students slowly build up, and prepare for online learning, because that's where it's headed.
All right, well, thank you so much, Dr. Babb, for joining us in studio this morning, and thanks for staying with us for our Workforce Wednesday. Connor.